Santiago day 2. Super overcast, but at least it's not raining. The rain's coming tomorrow over all of Chile. Doing another kind of urban hike near the one I did yesterday, near Cerro San Cristobal. In fact, it's going to connect with a different entry point for that hike here in a minute. So I'm going to do the Cerro San Cristobal hike again because it's for sure the best one in Santiago for what I want to do in terms of like tourism, just hiking, nature, and dirt biking. Like Santiago, if you're into museums, architecture, you could definitely do a few more days here, but for what I'm trying to get into, it's a pretty nice view over here. You know, a day and a half is like good. This hike was mainly on a little dirt path, taking kind of the road back to connect to my other hike, and then just gonna do more research back in the hotel all afternoon tonight. Thankfully, I didn't book any hotels except for my first night in Osorno. And I'm gonna book my second night there too and just wait out that rainstorm, and then it's just gonna be patchy. So like Argentina, that section of the trip, it's not supposed to rain after the first couple days at all, but it's gonna be cold and I'm soft. So that will be interesting, but at least it's not raining. So I think I'm gonna do the first 2 at least full days of riding. Hey, perrito. In Chile and do some cool stuff, and then hit Argentina for like 3 days, just maybe a little bit earlier in the trip than originally planned, and then back to Chile for a couple days, and then Rio. So I think it should work out. Cold, but hopefully, except for the first day and a half where I won't be riding, so I'm just gonna sit in a hotel room in the rain in rural Patagonia, it should all work out. Unfortunately, I haven't fully dialed in Rio. This motorcycle rental tour company is just an absolute mess. I mean, I just can't get a price for, it's $104 a day to rent a bike and insurance, which seems like a lot. A car rental a day with all the insurance and everything is like a third of that, like all in, at a spot that gets, 4,000 reviews, 4.6 stars. Like, yeah, I'm gonna trust that out of the Rio airport. I mean, those are incredible numbers. So I'm thinking I might just rent a car and save a bunch of money and then have all my stuff secure. Like, what am I gonna do with all my stuff? I don't wanna leave a giant bag with everything. Some tour company that can't even figure out what the price is after like 2 weeks. It's a little absurd. It'd be more fun to ride, but we'll save a lot of money, I think, and just rent a car. I'm actually really pumped for Rio. One, it'll be warm, which will be nice after Patagonia in the spring. And 2, just like crazy beautiful hikes right by Rio that look super fun and just looks beautiful. So I might just kind of road trip a couple days in that beach, not Ipanema, but the one right next to it, and then just road tripping and hiking through Rio, which I'm pumped about. Since I had some time this morning, hoping that this cloud cover would burn off, which it never did. Did a bunch of research on getting to Madeira too. Only real airline, Air Portugal. I guess it's like a budget airline. Terrible reviews. One-way ticket, Rio de Madeira. It's like $1,200 US. It's like, yeah, probably not going to do that. So I need to do a bunch of research on, maybe I like fly somewhere else in Europe that's cheaper to get to, like substantially, do a day or 2 there that I haven't been and just kind of check it out. And then from there, try to get to Madeira. But I mean, the thought of paying, it's like $1,250 US for Rio de Madeira. And I know it's a long flight on a budget airline with trash reviews. It's going to be a hard pass on that. So tonight I'm going to do a bunch of research. This is the last time I might have really good Wi-Fi for a while. So I'm going to make the most of it and start planning this trip a little bit. But yeah, pumped for Patagonia, even though it's going to be cold and rainy, especially the first couple days, and then really pumped for Rio.